Welcome to Spenelli Speaks. Hi everyone, Danny here. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to vlog my reading of all of my subscriber recommendations. That being said, I am going to be very strategic on how I vlog because I don't want this vlog to be 40 minutes. Now, after saying that, I don't know what is to come, but I will be very, very careful to make sure that I am giving highlights as opposed to too many bits of information on each story. There was a lot of editing there, wasn't there? This is going to be a long vlog. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Danny. I hope you have hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. I usually have weird stuff in the background of all of my videos, so get used to it. Well, let's see what I ended up reading and how I liked it. Okay, I'm going to be super frank. I've been really bad about vlogging my subscriber recommendations. I've only started one of the books, I think. Maybe two. But I'm listening to The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. It's an audiobook that I've been listening to on my way to work, and I really like it. It's a good story so far. It's about a woman who is a wedding planner, and she basically gets dumped at the altar in the very beginning of the book, and she's told by her soon-to-be, or was going to be soon-to-be, brother-in-law, and he's the best man, so hence the worst best man. And then like a year later, somehow they end up having to work together in some capacity, and it's kind of that struggle of working together, and it's really good. Angie from Literary Labors is the person who recommended the book, and she actually sent me a message a little while after saying that she noticed some Goodread reviewers had mentioned that the narrator, the male narrator, does a really poor job of voicing the female character, and he does. Like, and it's not just her, it's anybody else that he has to voice. It's like this weird nasally, like it's not good. But I don't let that bother me because I think the book is still really good, so I try not to let that get to me. Today is Deweys, and I'm going to be getting into some of these other ones. I will probably read all of the gift from the sea and then try to get into a bunch of other ones, so wish me luck. Okay, well, it is Dewey's readathon, and I am not reading. I'm like so absorbed with other things that I am like, I'm literally watching the Friday with Friends live with Bree Hill, Rainy Day Reads, Chloe, who is from Always Booked, and then Sarah at Steeped in Books. I'm so distracted. I should be reading and I'm not, but I am going to put the volume down on these lovely ladies, and I'm going to jump into Gift from the Sea. This was a recommendation from Jeanette and Tanya at Sampler Girl, and this is really, really short, guys. This is 137 pages long, so I should be able to get this done in a very short amount of time, so I need to stop being distracted by cool people on BookTube and read this really short book. I am so tired. It is only 9:15. I'm like reading with my little lamps, and I'm trying to read this Gift from the Sea, and I'm like so tired. It's like putting me to sleep. It's an okay book. It's very metaphorical. She is kind of talking about her life as a mother, as a woman, and how the outside world kind of has been affecting her internally and how that dictates her life. So it makes you think, which is nice. I like that. I just don't know if like I'm awake enough for that right now. I'm gonna keep going because I really do want to finish this tonight. Like I want to get it done. So I did go downstairs and I got some candy to eat. It's very good. They're like little gummies. They're like little gummies, and then there's liquid inside. And then I also, come here. I got Will Kingston. He was sitting on the top of the stairs, so I said, you can come and lay with Mama in the bed if you want. So, he's here. He likes to cuddle with me, and he's better than Dwight. Dwight will get up in your face and want to play, but I think Dwight's fallen asleep downstairs on the couch. They're down there watching a movie. So, yeah. But, okay, I'm gonna keep going on this. I don't really finish it tonight for Dewey's. I have to get up early for Dewey's because I am doing a live show, or like live chat, at 7 o'clock in the morning because I thought that would be fun. Yeah, I had my live show today, or I don't know why I keep calling it a live show. It wasn't really a live show. It was more like Danny chatted with a bunch of people. Yeah, see my messy bedroom. But I have to go pick up my library books for curbside pickup. I picked them up at 11. It's 10:30. But I was kind of participating in Dewey's readathon, but like I didn't really see anybody else participating, so I don't know if I was just not looking in the right spots, but I've been reading. Last time you saw me, I'm just gonna set you down because I have to like continue getting ready. So let's try to get you guys situated here. I apologize for the horrible angle, but so last time you guys saw me, you saw that I was starting the Gift from the Sea. And if you logged in with me this morning, or you know, in the morning when I did my live chat, you may have seen that I gave a few first impressions of Gift from the Sea. And at that time I wasn't really, it was kind of boring me. Which I feel bad, because anytime you get a recommendation from someone, you're really hoping that you can be like, yeah, I feel the same way as you. It was so good. And I'm just like, I was kind of bored. And when I say kind of, I mean like really bored. And so I was like, oh no. But then I was thinking about it some more this morning when I was telling everybody about it. And I was talking to Laura at Book Bubbler for a little bit before my live show. This is a horrible angle, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. I hate when I have flat hair. But anyways, oh, that's not a good look either, but these weird things are so weird. They're like super weird. They're like those, can you see it? It's like one of those like plastic things that are all the big rage nowadays. And I don't know why, because I don't feel like my hair is very like intact right now. But yeah, I'm not good at vlogging, everyone. I think you all know that. I'm not a good vlogger. So anywho, yeah, you can see my big pile of books that I'm not reading. This is my not reading pile. I have to take one of those books back to the library, actually. I hate these things. Why do I use them? So after my live chat, I decided that I would start over and read from the beginning of Gift from the Sea. And I tabbed it. So Jeanette, I still tabbed because I wanted to like point out things that I felt I was drawn to. And my original kind of thought process was that the book seemed old-fashioned. And so duh, it is, because it's from the 1950s. So I was starting to make it was starting to make more sense once I reread it in that context of this was written in the 50s, meant for women of the 50s. And I would say, like, as I was reading it, I was really like thinking this is probably a 3 for me. But then in my edition, the very last like chapter or section is the author coming back and reflecting on her gift from the sea. And it's 20 years later, and she's like reflecting on it and kind of talking. So now it's the 70s, and she's talking about all of these things that have changed since she has written it. And for me, that really bumped it up in my head, because I was thinking to myself, like, this is something that is a reflection. So depending on where I am in my own life, I would be able to come back to these essays and really reflect on that part of my life in a different way each time. So I really appreciated that particular piece of this edition, because I actually felt like that was more relatable, because now I'm reading this literally, 50 years after her own reflection? I mean, this book is it's like 70 years old? So it made a lot of sense. Like, a lot of it is still very applicable, but then at the same time, some of it is old-fashioned and some of it has grown. So that was really cool to do that too. So I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to rate it a 3 or a 4. And then when I read the author's note, I had no idea this was that Lindbergh. Like, I was like, Charles Lindbergh's wife? Oh my gosh! Now I'm like, I want to go back and reread it, because I'm thinking, like, put yourself in her shoes, like knowing her history and everything. And funny story, I don't know where or how this happened, but my mom and I used to care for an elderly woman, and she was actually a secretary for Charles Lindbergh. So it's like, what? So now I'm like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Like, I had no idea that it was that person. So now I have a whole nother frame of reference. So I'm going to go fix my hair, because it's really irritating me. This thing doesn't feel like it's keeping my hair up. I'm really irritated. I am not good at vlogs, so I'm super sorry, but that's what I have to say about that. Okay. So I just picked up my materials from the library. I'm out of breath because I can't. When I wear a mask, I get anxiety a little bit, and makes me out of breath. So yeah, I just picked up my materials. Our library is not open for like browsing, and I'm sorry for all the noise, but it is open for, you can go online and do your holds, and then you can sign up for curbside pickup. You can also go in to get your holds, but you can only do it during business hours, which I could have done today, but I didn't want to miss it, because last time I came after that time, and but the lady was nice enough to get it to me. So regardless, I just wanted to make sure I was able to get my stuff, so I did sign up for curbside pickup. So, ooh, yay! I didn't know that this one was going to be in there. So I requested Book Love, which, by the way, I'm also really feeling embarrassed, because there's a guy that's literally parked right across from me, and he's totally staring at me right now because I'm talking to myself in my vehicle. But you know what? He don't know me. But anyway, so we have Book Love. I've been seeing this on Quick Goodreads. and I just really wanted to read it. It's a graphic novel, and it looks really, really short and really cute. It's all black and white, which is really unique. So I'm excited to jump into that. By the way, none of these books are on my August TBR. So I also picked up Brave, which is a middle grade graphic novel. I saw this, I looked up on Google, you know, best graphic novels, and I tried to find ones that I had never heard of before, and this was one of them. I recently saw Amanda at Curly Reader just brought it up and said it was really good. Awkward is the first one, but I guess they're companions, so they don't really need to be read in order, so that's good. I'm super excited about Alice in Sutherland. I'm so excited about this. I didn't realize this one was so ginormous, but I mean, its graphics are amazing. I first saw this on Anja's channel, Anj with an E, after I had read Alice in Wonderland and then What Alice Forgot. So I am super excited for this one. This one looks so amazing. Oh my gosh. Like, these graphics are, oh wow, these are amazing. I'm really excited for this one. This one's going to be really, really good. Okay, and oh yeah, I forgot. I did pick up the Umbrella Academy as well. I really love the Umbrella Academy on Netflix, and it's funny because like 6 months before Netflix announced that they were doing the show, I was going to pick up I was going to buy this, and then I was looking through it and I was like, maybe not. And now I'm like kicking myself because I should have done that, but I am glad that I finally have it. I want to kind of see what the, you know, similarities are. Usually when graphic novels go to shows, they're way different, but I'm excited to look at that one. Oh wow, there's a lot in here. Then we have Relish, which is another graphic novel. As you can see, there's a trend. I'm like devouring graphic novels all of a sudden because they're just excellent. But this one is My Life in the Kitchen by Lucy Kinsley. I, again, looked for good graphic novels, and this one came up. I had never heard of it. It sounded really, really interesting, so I picked that one up as well. And then the last one that's in my bag here is called Ethel and Ernest. Again, this came from the a Google search, and this is based on a true story by Raymond Briggs. So I'm not quite sure what it's about, but yeah. It says praise from England for Ethel and Ernest. So I have no idea, but the graphics look really interesting, and I'm really excited to look at this. Oh, it looks so charming. I'm really excited. I'm so thrilled for all these books. Like, I know none of these are on my TBR for August, but I don't know. I'm feeling really good about getting all of these done, as well as all of my subscription or my subscriber recommendations done. I think I'll be fine. I think I'm becoming more of a mood reader, which I never really thought I would be, but I think when I'm not reading, I feel underwhelmed. And so if I don't feel like reading the books that are on my TBR, but I still want to read, I don't want to like go to my TBR books begrudgingly and be like, I have to read these because they're on my TBR. So I'm really excited that I've kind of all of a sudden gotten a thrill for graphic novels again, because these I can read really quickly and feel a lot of enjoyment. And then actually when I'm done, I usually go and pick up one of the books from my TBR, because I'm like, now I want to like read. Like I want to read full lines as opposed to the broken up ones in a graphic novel. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. This is going to be so fun. So yeah, I will catch you later. No one's watching me now, so I'm excited that I got through a public viewing of my life. So vlogging is hard for me, I will tell you that, and I keep saying it, so I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself, and I can tell already this video is going to be so long, so I really hope that you're enjoying it so far. Okay, so I am parked outside of one of my favorite thrift shops. I did not plan on coming here today, but I was out and about, and Laura from Book Bubbler is a really bad influence, and when I was talking to her this morning, she was like, oh, you should go and get yourself a coffee when you go and get your library books, because there's this place called Joe to Go that has really amazing coffee, like really, really good coffee. And then she goes, or you should get yourself a Crunchwrap Supreme. So I got myself a Crunchwrap Supreme. Shh, don't tell on me. Crunchwrap Supremes are so delicious. But before I eat this, I just wanted to give you some of an update on the audiobook I'm listening to, because I don't think I've updated you on that yet. I know that I talked about it in my Wake Up Live thing, and I know I talked to Laura about it, and sometimes I forget if I vlog that, but I've been listening to The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa, and I listen to it every day when I come home from work, and it's really good so far. There's been a lot of Goodread comments saying that for the audiobook, the male narrator is really bad at narrating the female voice, and the thing is, it's not just the female voice, it's any other voices he has to narrate. He has this weird way of making the voices really nasally and almost like Valley Girly or nerdy sounding, or it's really bizarre. The only voice that he narrates okay is probably his brother's voice, and his voice is great. I think, you know, it really, you get the depth of character from his own voice, but once he starts talking in other people's voices, especially Lena, the female character, and his friend Dean, it's like, why are you doing that to them? Those poor characters just sound like idiots. But I don't let it bother me, because I really like the story as a whole. There's specifically, so the two main characters, the male character is white and the female character is like Brazilian. So she's is it Latinx? I think that's what it is, or how you say it. I'm used to saying Latina, but I think it's Latinx, I think is what I'm supposed to be saying. And I'm so sorry. I'm terribly bad at being politically correct. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Slap me in the face, Danny. Anywho, really love her character. She is so strong and independent, but also very aware, which is really the sad part of it, because that's pretty much her main like struggle through the book, is how to be able to be emotional without people being judgmental based on her sex, for one, being a female in a corporate setting, and then also, you know, being a person of color in that same setting. And she brings up a specific example of when she has been terminated for being over emotional. And what I really liked about that piece of the book is that they go into it, they describe it, they explain it, and her frustration with that moment, and what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a person of color. And then what I really liked, because I feel like it would have missed its whole message if she would have just been explaining that, but for the male character to then reflect and provide an example so that the readers aren't just like, oh, yep, okay, that was a thing, and move on. But he, you know, also to add on to her statement is, if a man gets upset in a situation, everyone goes, okay, well, he's just blowing off steam. Whereas if a woman does it, it's like, oh, I feel uncomfortable now, she's going to cry. Or if she does cry, like, oh, she's not the right person for the role. And I think that was a huge statement and totally true. You know, she mentions, like, when, like, a Latina person, or I'm terrible, gets, like, emotional or gets to be confident, it's like sassy or whatever else she said, which, yeah, that's the stereotype, which is terrible. And so the point I'm trying to make is, the book really is bringing up some really great points, even though it's just a contemporary romance, which I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying that it's a really well written book that has really great topics in it, but also being very, easy to read. I am listening to it on an audiobook, but it's really easy to follow. The characters are really nice. I really like both Lena and Max. They're very interesting characters. I think he has a lot to deal with always comparing himself to his brother. One thing I mentioned in my live morning thing, Mabob chat, was I'm just to the point where there might be some intimacy, and it is exactly the one trope I hate. And I'm not going to spoil anything, and hopefully it'll be hashed out better, but it's like the one thing I cannot stand in romance novels is where they're going, and I'm like, oh no, do not ruin this book for me. So I haven't yet gotten over that hump. I haven't gotten into there, so hopefully it'll be fleshed out a little bit differently. But I wanted to let you know what my thoughts were on that before I hunker into this awesome Crunchwrap Supreme. I might bring you inside to my thrift store, but I really get anxiety with wearing a mask, and then on top of that there's people in there, and then me filming, it'll look really weird, like really weird. So I don't know if I'll do that. Okay, friends, I am so sorry, but I could not vlog in there because there were a lot of people in there, and everyone was social distancing, and in the area that I was at, like, there really wasn't anybody in there, but I felt really uncomfortable because I was by myself. Like, if my fiance would have been in there with me, or my stepdaughter maybe, but I just felt really awkward. And then this one guy was like lurking in the shadows, kind of watching me when I was going through the book, so it was really awkward, and so I couldn't do it. I've also realized that, like, these like if I continue this vlog is going to be so long that I might just have to do this in pieces. So I think I'm actually just going to make this my last clip of this vlog and then post it right away, and then I'll just keep posting throughout the month. So that being said, I'm gonna show you what I just got from the thrift store. Now, okay, I did not go in here with the intentions of buying a ton of books, but there were so many books. I paid $13.05 for the following. Secret Life of Bees. I thought I had this book. I do not. So I'm really excited that now I finally have Sue Monk Kids' Secret Life of Bees. Pretty good condition. A little cracking on the spine here, but not too bad. Then I couldn't help myself. These are in like perfect condition. This is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, Dawn of the Dreadfuls. This is, I think, like one of the, like a third in this Pride and Prejudice and Zombies series. And I also got the sequel, again, perfect condition. This one's called Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, Dreadfully Ever After. And so I have to kind of find the first one, which I'm okay with. I can always set this aside. Y'all know my TBR shelves are full, so I'm not hurting for any books yet. Here we go. Artemis Fowl. I have been hearing so many good things about this. Everyone said this book is so good. I think this is the first one. Yeah, I'm vlogging. Get over it. So I am really excited that I found this. Usually when I find these books, they're in really poor condition, but this one's not too bad. Oh, by the way, did I mention these were all 99 cents? So 99 cents, 99 cents, 99 cents, 99 cents. Okay, moving on. I found this one. Anytime I find any classics, you know I'm going to buy it. So this is Mark Twain's A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. I have never heard of this before. If you have read this, let me know. It is a chunkster, but for 99 cents, I was like, ooh, something I haven't seen before. So I'm excited about that one. I haven't read too much Mark Twain other than some of his poetry, and then obviously Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. So this one I found, again, I only paid 99 cents for the majority of these books. This one's called The Space Between Us. It looks like it might be a book based in India. I've never heard of it before, but it's in really great condition. It has the deckled edges. It has one of those books that, I just was really like, oh, this is a nice looking book. So I was like, I'll take it. Then I found, I've seen this everywhere, The Rosie Project. I have seen it, and it's been in really crappy condition every time I've seen it. I was going to get it from the library to read, but then I saw it. Look, guys, it is in perfect condition. Perfect. For 99 cents. I mean, you guys, I don't even think anyone read this. I mean, the pages look pristine. There's no way, there's no crack anywhere. No one read this for 99 cents. Then I also got, and I've never read them, but I found this. So I think this is the second, but this is The Girl Who Played with Fire. I have not read these books. Again, perfect condition, no cracking of the spine. I don't even think anyone's read it. There's a little bit of curling. Of course, they had to put their name and stuff in here. I have to write them a letter. I got that one, and then I also got the first one, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, this one's a little bit more beat up, but that's okay. Again, 99 cents. I have not read these. I have seen the first movie, and I tell you what, that movie has haunted me. Like, I will sometimes think about it from time to time, and I watched not the American version. I watched the original, the Swedish version. That, like, parole officer or whatever, oh my gosh, that was disgusting. He's disgusting. Disgusting. But I thought I'd read the book anyways. So I have those two. I've heard they're very good. Again, 99 cents. I have heard things about this book. I'm not sure that I've ever read it, but The Namesake, again, 99 cents. It's in okay condition. It's a little bit curling, bent back here, but nothing that I can't handle, and thought I would read that as well. Then, for another 99 cents, this book is so heavy. Like, it's so heavy. Like, I feel like if I did this a bunch of times, I would, like, get, like, my arms would, like, lose some of their pudginess. But for 99 cents, I got Dennis Lehane's The Given Day. Now, I have read Gone Baby Gone. Is it Gone Baby Gone? Yeah, it's called Gone Baby Gone. They made a movie with Casey Affleck. And the book, again, another book that has haunted me, but it was really well written. It was really well written. So I wanted to get another one of Dennis Lehane's work. It's a chunkster. It's so heavy. But this one, again, The Given Day. And then I also found, oh, my stack of books is going to fall over. Another Dennis Lehane, Mystic River, which is another very popular one. Now, this one's probably the worst condition. You can see it's curling really bad on the sides here. But I figure once it's on my shelf, it might be able to curl back in a little bit. Plus, it's not the freaking movie cover. So, I mean, I just couldn't help myself. I had to get it for 99 cents. You can't go wrong. And then last but not least, oh my gosh, this is why I love this thrift shop. So my middle brother, so I'm the oldest, but the middle of my brothers, Nick, he's probably not even watching this, but I can tell you one thing, he is going to want to watch because he has been harassing me about reading his favorite book, which is Johnny Tremaine. Finally! I have freaking found this book because I told him, Nick, I don't read books unless I can get it on my free audiobook. I can get it from the library or I find it in a thrift store. Now, obviously, with coronavirus, I have not really gone to the library all that much and I've completely forgotten to put it on hold every time. Oh my God, I cannot believe I found this book. It's got, the old green, it's an old book. 49 cents for Johnny Tremaine, the story of Boston in revolt against the British. I'm gonna freaking read this immediately so he can get off my ass. Excuse my language. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, for a second there I opened it and I thought it was in a different language. Oh, that would have been so bad. So, oh my God, I am so happy that I finally found this book, and oh my God. So he better be watching this darn vlog, because I'm going to read this book and I'm going to finally tell him what I think. And you know what? I hope I give it 1 star just to put it to him. But anywho, no, that would be mean. Anyways, I want to like the books my brothers like. So I'm going to give Johnny Tremaine a try. He said it was his favorite book. It looks like it's probably something I would like. I like wartime novels. I really liked Red Badge of Courage, which is more of a Civil War novel. This one is probably American Revolution. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to reading this, finally being able to chat with him about it because it is his favorite book. So yay! So all in all, that's, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books for $13.05. So you do the math, folks. That's like $1.10 of a penny a piece. I think I do pretty good. So like I said, my vlog is going to be too long if I wait till the end of the month. So this will be my final segment of this particular vlog. I really haven't finished anything as far as all of my subscriber recommendations that I've previously talked about. It looks like I did a lot of hauling, library haul, and this thrift store haul. But you know what? This is a day, week, whatever, in the life of Danny. I'm a little bit of a freak when it comes to buying books. I probably should reorganize my shelves again. Nah, they're pretty organized. I'll just have to try to fit these in. So until next time, guys, I hope you are reading something great, taking care and staying safe. And you know how it goes. Happy reading. Bye.